Welcome in to Vancouver for the site of this Week 2 Simulation Football League game. This one's going to be between the Vancouver Legion and the Charleston Predators. The fifth time both of these teams have met in their franchise existences. Vancouver leads this matchup 3-1, and both teams found a win last week and looking to get their second win of the season in this one. I am Stephen Hacker alongside with Rochelle Colston. In the stats truck tonight is Andy Hamilton and Ramos Lynn. It's going to be an interesting game. Like I said, both teams looking to get their second win of the season, but why don't we kick it over to Rochelle and get her insights to this one before we get to kickoff.
Oh, I'm very excited about the game tonight. The who you got favors Vancouver 168-51. However, I think this game is going to come down to the wire. Both teams run very balanced offenses, featuring their halfbacks. Swearingen and Redford both had over 200 yards last week. In my opinion, the defense must have stepped up and stopped the halfback to win this game.
Yes, both feature running backs for each of these teams. Like to use the running back to get their offense going. Couldn't agree more with you there, Rochelle. Kings Coast Stadium, the site of this matchup. Down to center field for the coin toss. Again, said these teams have met 4 times previously. Their most recent matchup was in season 18 of that was week 4. Charleston actually squeezed that one out with a 26-23 win at home. The 3 previous matchups to that one, Vancouver won all of those. The home team is the favorite in this matchup history. Vancouver 2-0 at home, Charleston 1-1. And want to get to a special announcement, or a very sad announcement. Friday, July 15th, the SFL family lost one of its most treasured members. Mexico City champion quarterback, SFL analyst, and inaugural Hall of Fame class member Matt Wilson has passed away at the age of 41. He is the SFL's greatest quarterback with 48,680 passing yards and 354 passing touchdowns displayed on the field, despite his physical ailments off of it, and has been an inspiration to us all. He is free from the burdens of this world now, but his legacy will live on. Please join us in a 12-second moment of silence for Matt Wilson. We are geared up now. Ball is on the tee for the Legion. Going to be kicking off left to right here. Chance to win with the ball on the tee. We are set to go. Kick it away. Charleston wearing the all-white uniforms, white helmet, white tops, white bottoms. Vancouver with the blue tops, white bottoms. Kick returned out to the Charleston 22-yard line. That was returner Saren Storm in his first season with the Predators. Why don't we introduce the offense very quickly? Kentez Johnson's going to be the quarterback. Keith Swearingen and Terrell Sutherland is the fullback. Wide receivers are Christopher Ochoa, Saren Storm, and Davius Reed. Tight ends Dusty Rourke, and the guards are Dusty Wilson and Damian Robichaud. Johnson with a 5-step drop on first down. Going to be sacked immediately. Going to be a 7-yard loss on that one. And I see that it's going to be number 77 there on the sack. It's going to be Achilles Papatonis getting this game started off on the right foot.
Oh, he just broke through the offensive line and got to the quarterback real quick there, Steven. Maybe a rough night for Kentez Johnson.
Yeah, very quickly got in there, got the pressure on that 5-step drop. See if the Predators can adjust in any way. Johnson under center. Another 5-step drop, moving up in the pocket, takes a shot down the field, passes open off the hands of the receiver and almost intercepted by the Legion. A chance for the safety to take that one away. It was number 22. No, that was Major Key, the cornerback, had a chance to steal that one away.
Charleston's very lucky there. That should have been an interception and maybe even a pick 6 at the point.
Yeah, the receiver was open and just off the hands. Very unfortunate and very lucky at the same time. Johnson now alone in the shotgun in this 3rd and 17 to start this game off from his own 16-yard line. Pressure coming. Johnson fires right side, passes deflected and almost intercepted again. Very, very risky offense early on in this game. Major Key again in coverage, tips that one away.
Major Key is just all over the field tonight. He's getting in the way of all those wide receivers there.
Yeah, maybe Charleston had an idea there to come out early and attack that right sideline and maybe catch Major Key sleeping, but he was well awake there, made two consecutive very nice plays, and now the Charleston punter from his own end zone going to kick this one away to the Legion.
Should give Vancouver some great field position here, which you don't want to do.
Yes, Vancouver with a very, very potent offense and with good starting field position right at midfield. That is exactly what they'll get.
Nice punt, though, from your own end zone.
Yeah, good distance, about 35, 40-yard punt there. And good coverage. Had the fair catch, no extra yards on the return. The punt returner for the Legion is Justice Blackwell, first season with the Legion. Quarterback for the Legion is Christian Brown, who's going to come out in the shotgun. Robert Redford sidecar left. Nickel defense for the Predators. Brown to throw left side to Redford, going to plow forward for 2 yards on that reception.
Not surprised Redford gets the first play of the game for Vancouver.
Yeah, I think that they're really going to get Robert Redford involved early and often. I mean, as always, he's a key component to what they do offensively, and I definitely would expect him to see the rock a lot early. Brown going to go under center now. Two wide receivers to the left. A nickel defense again from Charleston. Handoff, stretch play right side. Goes for a few. Call it 3rd and 5.
Charleston's doing a pretty good job so far of containing Redford. He's only gotten 5 yards in two plays, so far so good.
Up front defensively for the Predators, they have Thomas Matthews and John Lawley at defensive end, Mar Rivers and Robert Cherry are the defensive tackles, Ace Singletary, Kevin Brackett, and Jack Brown, as well as Eric Hammer are the linebackers. Another stretch play right side. Redford this time blown up after a 1-yard gain. Great tackle by the safety John Stamengo. And finishing out that defense, Rochelle, really quick. Jacob Clear, Martin, Sam Blotner are the corners. Ricky Thornton and John Stamengo, who just made the tackle, are the safety.
Wow, with these two explosive offenses, I'm surprised to see 2 3-and-outs right away in the game.
Yeah, 6 yards gained on the first drive there for the Legion. So great defensive stands from both of these teams to get going. Now the punter for the Legion with the great opportunity to pin the Charleston Predators deep in their own territory. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, stops at the 2-yard line, and they let it roll in for a touchback. Poor special coverage there. A great punt, but the ball will be spotted at the Charleston 20-yard line.
Wow, that was pretty bad, Stephen. I thought for sure they could put him on the goal line right there.
Yeah, could have stopped that slow rolling ball, but couldn't quite corral it, and unfortunately didn't stop it before it went into the end zone. So Kentez Johnson in this offense going to get another opportunity. They come out in that empty shotgun look. Vancouver counters with a dime 3-2-6. They send in pressure. Johnson fires right side into coverage. Pass is completed for a 9-yard gain. That's Saren Storm.
Nice play on first down. Picked up 9 yards. Now it's second and very short.
Yeah, very manageable. You have a strong weapon in Keith Swearingen that hasn't gotten a look yet. You can maybe get your running back involved now on this 2nd and 1. They look to do just that. It's a strong I formation look. Some movement from the Vancouver linebackers. Johnson's going to hand off left side. Swearingen met in the backfield, immediately going to be brought down, and that's Caliburn Womack on the tackle.
Great play by the defense there, keeping them. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, maybe
showed for loss.
Yeah, showed their hand too much, allowed Vancouver to really commit to the run, not afraid of the pass at all, and immediate pressure in the backfield on the running play. 2 receivers to the top of the screen for Johnson. Quick drop, fires out to the fullback. He's going to work his way forward, breaks a tackle, but met by the second defender and brought down short of the first down marker. Sets up a 4th and 1, and it's Major Key again there on the right side making another play.
Great defensive battle so far. Now we have our 3rd, so 3 and out.
This time, Charleston's punter from about their own 15-yard line. Blackwell going to return this one, get about 2 yards before being brought down, going to set Vancouver up at their own 38-yard line. Just a few ticks over 7 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Waiting to see both of these offenses open up some. I mean, great so far. It's been all defense.
And it really has been all defense. But let's introduce that Vancouver Legion offense. We've already met Christian Brown and Robert Redford. Fullback is Sawyer Stern. Wide receivers are Justice Blackwell, Hector Huxley, Brett Killian, and Chris Curtis. As Redford gets a handoff left side, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, can't quite get away out to the 50-yard line, but picks up that first down. Tight end James Walters, and left tackle and left guard is Mike Coverson and Michael Percoco. Rochelle, why don't you break down that nice block right there? You saw number 69 get in there. Why don't you break down that play for us?
Well, the great block there on the offensive line opened up a big hole for Redford, and he just followed his blockers up the field. Great play.
Very, very patient. Good job by Redford. One receiver on the field. That's Brett Killian at the bottom of your screen. Brown going to go under center. Screen pass to Redford left side. Gets the block and explodes for yards. About 15 yards on that reception. Great play as Redford just waited for the blocking to develop.
Defense gave him lots of room on that play. They were playing kind of back, and Robert Redford just took advantage of it.
Yeah, and it looks like the line stunt too for the defensive line.
Great block there.
Yeah, they went out to the right, and so it left all linebackers and safeties there on the left side. And Redford really did a good job recognizing the blocking. Brown got the ball out of his hands very quickly, so now Vancouver looks to be picking up some steam at the Charleston 34-yard line. Charleston showing a blitz. They bring it. Redford going to explode past it. Gets 6 yards there on that first down carry.
Like a little cannon shooting out of, a little ball shooting out of a cannon. He just explodes so quickly off that line.
Yeah, it did a great job as that pressure came from the blitz. It was able to explode and get past all that pressure and made something positive out of it. From the Charleston 27-yard line, Brown with twins to the left side. Doesn't like something the defense is showing, makes a quick adjustment. Redford's going to get the carry, but stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
And Charleston was just ready for that run right there up the middle.
Yeah, Robert Cherry leading the way, able to stop Redford for a minimal gain. Vancouver in field goal range, but a 3rd and 2 here. We'll see how they attack this 3rd and short. It's a split shotgun pro. Charleston counters with a base 4-3 defense. Pressure coming. Brown fires right side. Pass is going to be caught out of bounds at the 19-yard line. That's Chris Curtis making his first reception of the ball game.
And Vancouver's just methodically just moving the ball down the field here. They're in the red zone now.
Yeah, got quite a few weapons on this offense. Primarily looking at Robert Redford to get the offense rolling, but critical movement of the ball there. Looking for Chris Curtis on the sideline. He dials it up and brings it in. Brown moving around, pressure coming from behind, evades the pressure, throws left side, passes tipped away. Looking for Justice Blackwell, and Brown, very, very veteran-like in the pocket there, felt the pressure, ducked around, and let that defensive tackle fly over. Almost made a great throw. But Charleston in great position, didn't let the movement of the quarterback get him out of position at all.
Yeah, the quarterback surprised me there. He actually avoided all the defense, like a little dance he was doing back there in the pocket.
Second and 10 inside the SFL red zone. Brown back to throw, 5-step drop. Time to throw, surveying the field. Pressure's coming, he's going to go down at the 25-yard line. And Charleston, the pressure finally gets there, a coverage sack, and that was John Lawley.
He had all day to throw that ball. I mean, that poor lineman held on as long as he could. Number 69 just finally just broke through.
Yeah, very interesting on the play before, all that evasiveness, and then that play was really a statue in the pocket. 3rd and 16 now for the Legion. Brown alone in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. A base 4-3 defense from Charleston. Interesting. Brown's going to take the shot left side, and it's caught. Brett Killian, touchdown!
Oh, my goodness. Brett Killian just got behind the defense on there with a perfect throw from the quarterback, and he was just in the end zone after that.
Yeah, I believe the coverage was due to just a mismatch in personnel. They had linebackers and defensive linemen out there when Vancouver is rolling out a bunch of wide receivers, and Brett Killian gets behind the defense, easy touchdown, pitch and catch for Brown to Killian.
Vancouver strikes first.
Brown did very well on that drive, like a 26-yard touchdown pass. It was 4 of 5 on the day for Christian Brown, 1 touchdown, 51 yards through the air. Extra point attempt is up and good for chance to win. 8-play drive started at the 7-minute mark, so took about 3 minutes off the clock there on that one.
Yeah, great time management there too by Vancouver. Let's see if Charleston can respond.
Yeah, Charleston has shown that they want to be a little aggressive in this game. I think early on came out throwing some deep shots, so I think that's definitely in their game plan today. They want to be able to score points as they know that Vancouver is probably able to score some points as well. Nice kick return out to the left sideline, breaks 2 tackles before being brought down at the Charleston 35-yard line. Saren Storm putting in some work for the special teams.
Yeah, one more tackle to break, I think, before we're off to the races there. Great stop by Vancouver special teams to avoid the touchdown.
Get to know this home team Vancouver Legion defense. Achilles Papatonis and Calibran Womack, the defensive ends. Gerald Giudice, the defensive tackle. Josh Farnsey, Earl Fields, the fourth, and Marquise Reed are the linebackers. Keith Swearingen on a first down carry gets 4 yards, 2 carries now, as dead even 0 for yards. On the Legion side of the ball, cornerbacks Major Key, Dean Maddox, and Michael Lister. Free safeties Mark Lopez and Will Stern. Strong safety is Drew Hamilton. From the their own 39-yard line, Charleston and quarterback Kentez Johnson under center. Twins to the left. Going to be another handoff. Swearingen and met at the line of scrimmage. They're actually going to say he lost about a yard on that one.
The Vancouver defense is looking pretty decent on the run game here today.
I'm getting a correction. It's Kybran Womack on the defensive end spot for the Legion, not Albert. Kybran Womack. Apologies there. But a 3rd and 5 now for Charleston. Going to go under center, 5-step drop, and pressure comes. Papatonis can't get the sack, and Johnson eventually going to be sacked and brought down, and it's Kybran Womack there to get clean up the mess.
Very impressed with Vancouver defense today. They're getting pressure on the quarterback. They're breaking through the line. They're getting sacked. They're getting tackles for a loss.
Yeah, 3 really, really defensive drives. You know, Vancouver's last possession was really nice, but outside of those, it's been all defense as these two teams really bring in the pressure and making the other team work offensively. Charleston going to be punting from their own 32. No pressure applied from Vancouver, dropping everybody back in coverage. Blackwell going to return this one, going to get about 3 this time out to the Vancouver 32. And Charleston's offensive struggles continuing in this one, averaging, 0.02 yards per play up to this point. Just really can't get anything going. A bunch of deflections early from Major Key as they were taking shots down the field versus Vancouver kind of piecing things together in their second drive now on their 3rd offensive possession of this ballgame. Brown with the deep drop, fires left side looking for Killian again, overthrown. I respect the attempt there, but way too much air under that one. Killian had a shot to dive at it, but couldn't get his hands on it. In coverage there was Ricky Thornton.
The coverage on the receiver was pretty decent there. Even if he would have caught the ball, it may have been like a foul between the two to catch it.
Brown with that 132.6 passer rating has really commanded this offense, but it's been a heavy dose of Robert Redford to kind of keep the pace even. Brown again, quick drop, fires over the middle, again overthrown. Maybe a little bit of nerves for Brown here at home, and sets up a 3rd and 10. If you're new, go ahead, Michelle.
All right, go ahead.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Third down strike to the right side is going to be intercepted. Brown taking a shot for Curtis, and the cornerback is going to get in front of that one and steal it away.
Great coverage there by number 22.
Yeah, Mark Martin on that island with Chris Curtis stayed on his hip the entire time, and when the ball came in, just jumped up and stole it away. Now Vancouver, they're going to get the ball at their own 45-yard line, basically in plus territory to start this drive. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
See if they get some points over this turnover here now.
Yeah, Johnson, another deep drop, and he's going to pump fake, but gets sacked. Achilles Papatonis gets his second sack of the ballgame, and that pressure came off the edge. And these deep drops are putting Johnson right there where the defensive end is able to get around the edge, and he's just right there waiting for him. Interesting to see if Charleston's able to adjust, maybe get into some three-step drops or maybe just a quick, a short one-step drop. Split backfield, three-step drop now. Johnson quickly gets rid of it, well advised, and Swearingen able to get something out of it, but it's still a 3rd and 14.
I'll say 3rd and forever here, but sometimes this is more dangerous than the 3rd and 2s.
Yeah, they want to take these deep shots. They've shown that they want to take the shots. So it'd be interesting to see. Get a quick shot at Saren Storm. Going to be split out there on the same side with Christopher Ochoa. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen.
Receiver set.
Oh, Johnson takes a big shot. Going to be taken down at the Charleston 44. How is he getting up after that shot? And that was Gerald Giudice with his first sack of the ball game.
I think keep taking those 5-step drops. He's having a long day on the ground, I have a feeling.
Have to admire the strength getting up from that one. Charleston set to punt once again. 38 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Justice Blackwell lowers the shoulder, able to get out to the Vancouver 25. And that's where Christian Brown will take over after that ill-timed turnover on their last drive. But some great defensive stand from the Legion ends up getting the ball back for him.
He had told me that we in the first quarter and that Charleston would not have a first down yet. I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, especially with the way Swearingen played last week, that to say that they would not have moved the ball very well offensively at all would be a shock to everyone. Penalty flag there on that first down. Looked like John Lawley got into the neutral zone there. Yes, R62 going to throw up the penalty flag. It's actually Thomas Matthews. One's going to get flagged, and Vancouver will accept that one, move forward 5 yards.
Last thing you want to do is give Vancouver 3 yards and a free down.
Quick look there at John Stamengo, already with 1 tackle in the game. Big stop that he made on Robert Redford. Brett Killian down the 1 receiver at the bottom of the screen. Going to go opposite of Killian, and Redford's going to make a move to the outside. Met at the 33-yard line where he's brought down. That looked like number 55, Kevin Brackett. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Vancouver got a lead here at home, 7-0. Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Second quarter action getting ready to start. Steve and Hacker along with Rochelle Colston. Andrew Hamilton and Ramos Lynn doing stats for us tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. Cameron Irvine, commissioner and producer extraordinaire, turning the dials for us behind the scenes. From the Vancouver 33-yard line, Redford going to get a carry left side, stopped at the line, maybe loses a couple. Eric Hammer there to make the play.
Great defensive play there by Charleston. Read the play well. Got Robert back in the backfield.
Brown going to be alone in the shotgun here. Looks down the middle. Pass is going to be there. Brett Killian found an opening in the defense on that post route. Gets down to the Vancouver 44.
The linebacker decided to rush there. Russian quarterback, which left the middle open, and the wide receiver just sits in the middle with nobody around him.
Brett Killian last season was 9th in total receiving yards, finished just shy of 1,100 receiving yards. Finished 6th in total in receiving touchdowns with 9 as well. Very, very dangerous target in this offense. Redford on first down gets a carry, loses 1, as Charleston looked very prepared for that one.
Great closing speed right there by number 48. Eric Hammer. Right to the outside, make the tackle.
1 tackle for loss in this game already, so that would make 14 career tackles for loss for Hammer. Pro set looks to be for Vancouver. Redford's going to get the carry up the middle and falls forward for the first down. Great second effort from Redford.
Not just Redford being patient, letting his O-line work for him. They broke him a nice little hole there, and he went right to the middle.
Yeah, Sawyer Stern saw there, came and got the linebacker, and then Redford just uses the speed and the vision to get upfield. And a great play there from the running back. Redford's 10th season in the SFL, 2-time All-Star. Really exploded whenever he became the back in Vancouver. He was a journeyman, did some time in some other places, was in Las Vegas. As Brown takes a shot down the field and connects, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Legion. Justice Blackwell with an explosive play.
Justice Blackwell just had John Stamango beat. He was nowhere near him when the ball was thrown. Easy pitch and catch.
Oh yeah, and it was the crossing where Blackwell running the corner, mixing with that post, and Stamango got caught up in the mix there, and a well-placed throw from Brown, perfectly on the money, and pulls the defender out of position, and Vancouver capitalizes on a well-designed play, and got to credit the coaching staff on that one. And want to get to them now. I know Andrew Hamilton does a little bit there. James Walters as well as Michael Percoco there on the coaching staff. Chance to win on extra point. Up and good. 14-0 here for the Legion. 8:58 remaining in the second quarter. After a very explosive drive there, Vancouver showing it's not always just kind of dink and dunk, work our way down the field. We're not afraid to take the shots. And they did there. Justice Blackwell, huge touchdown.
You're in Charleston, you never want to play catch up with Vancouver. You got to start putting points on the board to be a long day for you.
The win off, gets this one off, and going to be returned from their own end zone, brought out up the middle of the field to the 24. Struggle still continuing for Charleston, -12. Total offensive yards, 18 passing, -1 rushing. And a few penalties in there as well. Sacks allowed 4. Really struggling to get going offensively. Vancouver applying great pressure up front, only really bringing 4, and already has 4 sacks in the first half.
They're playing bump coverage too.
Waringen gets a carry, but met in the backfield. Gerald Giudice with the sack. Now another tackle for loss. And big credit to this Vancouver Legion defense showing up in this ball game, given Charleston fits.
In the beginning, I think whoever wins this game has to play the best defense against the run game. And so far, it's been Vancouver.
A little bit of loose coverage now on the outside from Vancouver. Johnson sees something in the defense he doesn't like. It's a shotgun split look from them. Cornerback blitz, and pass is going to be caught and rule the fumble, and Vancouver is on that ball at the 31-yard line.
However, I don't think this is a fumble, Steven.
I would tend to agree with you, but the ruling on the field marks it a catch and then a fumble recovered by Vancouver that looked like Josh Farnsey, the one that caused the fumble, and then I believe fell on it and recovered it as well. Charleston expectedly throws the challenge flag. They want a ruling on this one. They want a second set of eyes.
Yeah, I don't think he ever caught the ball, really.
So what are you looking for here?
I mean, I see the throw, and I see the half. I don't think he ever caught the ball. He never had
Yeah,
possession.
no possession there. That's what I see. It was way too fast. No possession made, and that's going to be, I believe, should be ruled an incomplete pass. R62 will be there with the ruling, and the call is overturned. It will be an incomplete pass. So Charleston going to retain possession here, and we'll lose the down due to the incompletion.
He was hit in the middle of catching the ball. I think at that point.
Home crowd fans very upset with that call. They wanted the ball in great field position.
Yeah,
Johnson going to
field
come
goal
out.
range.
Yeah, it would have been great field goal. Would have been great field position. Johnson going to take another shot. This time the post route is open. Moves the chains. Picks up the first down. That's Saren Storm. Very reliable in this ball game.
So I'm waiting for Quintez to settle in and finally get a pass to his receiver. Get a pass off, actually.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a great job that time. Looked like a shift or a fan there to the left side, and the offensive line did a great job giving Quintez time to throw. And when he has the time to throw, you see what kind of weapon he is. 1st and 10 from the Charleston 38-yard line. Strong I formation, and now the Vancouver defense jumps, and Charleston with the free play, but they get nothing with it. Swearingen going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage, likely to accept the penalty flag on the field.
They would take the penalty definitely for here. 5 yards, free 5 yards. Let's take it.
Yeah, up the middle looked like Gerald Judasessi's applying some pressure. Vancouver being a little aggressive in this ball game. Maybe thought they had the cadence down, and a veteran like Judasessi must have felt like he had it right, but unfortunately got the jump there and gave up a 5 free yard. Elsewhere in the SFL, Carolina leading Portland 7-6. That game on the SFL YouTube channel. Here we got Swearingen up the middle, gets 5 yards and his best run of the ball game. No, that was the fullback getting the 5 yards for the best run for the Charleston offense of the ball game. That's Terrell Sutherland.
Yeah, Charleston will use both their backs, I think, in this game. They'll use Swearingen and they'll use their fullback. They did that in the last game.
First and 10 near midfield for the Predators. Johnson back to throw deep, right side. Pass is going to be tipped away and intercepted. The Legion are able to take this one away and move up the field. A decent return after the interception. That's Drew Hamilton taking it away from the Predators.
To say that's great defensive back coverage there by Vancouver. They had two deep backs in the area, that receiver. They were both in front of him.
Yeah, major key again in coverage, making a great play there on the right side. Christian Brown last week, 19 of 24, 214 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Playing well here today. Throws this one over the middle to Brett Killian. Pass is going to be tipped away. Great coverage from Eric Hammer, the linebacker.
You can hear his name quite a bit today. He's having a pretty decent game.
Yeah, a couple of plays made behind the line of scrimmage. 4 pass deflections in his career up to that one. So now 5 career pass deflections for the linebacker. 3 interceptions as well. Very interesting.
Got solid linebacker.
Yeah, got solid hands. Once he gets hands on it, he doesn't tip it away. He intercepts. Brown going to be under center. Brett Killian there at the bottom of the screen. Handoff to the fullback, it looks like, and going to get a couple. Sets up 3rd and 8. Sawyer Stern, the fullback.
Charleston needs to come up with a big defensive stand here and get the ball back. They need points at this point in the game. Yeah,
and take a little bit of steam out of that that Vancouver offense. Take away some of that momentum. As it's a 4 wide receiver spread look for the Legion. Quick drop for Brown, gets it out of his hands, and a short throw. It was thrown near the ground, and Curtis had to come in sliding and couldn't corral it. And it'll be a 4th and 8 now for the Legion.
Well, Curtis gave it all he had to catch that ball. It was just a little underthrown.
Yeah, got the defensive stand you were calling for as well, Rochelle.
And they can actually do something with it now here.
Yeah, I got to figure out some of the offensive woes. Punter for the Legion, Brian Patrick. Out to get this one away, standing on about his own 25-yard line. Pressure coming from the Predators. Doesn't quite get there. Still a decent punt and returned for, about only 1 yard. Saren Storm brought down almost immediately at the Charleston 26. 6:02 left in the second quarter, Rochelle.
Yep, it's and Charleston sells at 0 on that board. Let's go. I think they need to start doing some more shorter passes instead of trying to do the long ones. Maybe move the ball down the field a little bit better here.
Yeah, pro set here, maybe looking to favor something shorter. And they get the pressure gets there as Vancouver is bringing the heat from the front four, and it is working like a charm for them as number 94 gets the sack on that one. That's Charlie Brown.
It's that 5th sack on the day.
Man, 5 total sacks as a defense for the Legion in this one. Johnson having to throw again, takes the shot down the middle of the field into coverage, almost tipped and intercepted again. Vancouver with 3 defenders in the area, and Charleston playing right into the defensive teeth of this Legion defense. Christopher Ochoa, the intended target on that one.
Yeah, props to the Vancouver defensive coordinator. He's got the secondary locked down.
And props to our commissioner for getting us the some great news partners, as the SFL has partnered with Rare Drop and Rare Drop Sports to advance live events and distribution. Live and in-person championship weekends, rookie drafts, and community events in the works. Visit raredrop.co for more info on the company that does in-gaming community, and follow Rare Drop Sports on Twitch at twitch.tv/RD Sports, as the Legion, being very opportunistic, steal another one away from the Predators, and another untimely turnover for the Charleston offense gives Vancouver great starting field position. Quintez really struggling through the air, Rochelle.
He keeps trying those long passes. He needs to start doing something shorter, maybe like 10 yards at a time. Secondary from Vancouver has those long passes covered.
Brown back to throw, right side. Is Redford going to spin his way up the field? Nice broken tackle. Gets dragged down at the 7-yard line, and Redford continuing to be that main piece in this offense.
That there was just all Redford. I mean, the quick little juke, the spin move, avoided 3 tacklers there.
Yeah, he's something else. I mean, Brown didn't have to do anything other than throw the ball near him, and then it was all Redford after that. I mean, great explosive player there, and the Legion know that they just got to get him the ball as much as possible, and good things are going to happen. Inside the SFL red zone, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Brown going to hand off. Redford, great blocking, spins upfield, breaks a tackle, and falls into the end zone. Touchdown for the Legion, now up 20 points. And a great play from the Legion offense.
Like he's almost like slippery through there. The other guys are so big and he's so tiny, he just kind of spins his way around them.
I couldn't quite wrap him up there. A couple of guys had a shot, but as that spinning, freed him up, and just the momentum from the defender pushed him forward, and it was able to fall into the end zone, got the ball across the goal line. And the Vancouver Legion fans here are loving it as a chance to win on to attempt this next extra point to give the Legion a 21-point lead.
They don't call him the natural for a reason there.
And extra point is up and good, so now a 21-point lead, 4:48 remaining here in the second quarter.
I wouldn't say it's panic time for Charleston, but they've got to find a way to score here. They're down 21 points now. There's still plenty of time in the game left, so see what happens here.
And Vancouver's defense, though, has really been playing well on those deep passes. They're tipping them away, and the other secondary, other defensive backs are intercepting it. So I think Charleston really needs to find something, some kind of methodical way to get down the field and not take so many aggressive shots, because right now Vancouver is definitely prepared for that, as they've capitalized on 2 interceptions up to this point.
They've almost become like one-sided. They dropped their running game, which wasn't working. Now they're going for these long shots, and they're just really well covered by Vancouver.
Yeah, Swearingen with 4 rushing attempts up to this point has 1 reception through the air, but outside of that, Vancouver doing a really great job just keying off on Kentez Johnson. Now we see Swearingen involved in the screen game, makes a move on the right side. There's something positive, 5 yards out to the right sideline. Charleston doesn't have to have any urgency here. I think they've got the whole second half. They really, I think Rochelle need to focus on getting the ball down the field and getting some points. Now, if they got to take a big shot to do that, I think that the trend of this game has shown that that's not going to work. I think they got to figure something else out here and figure out some way to get some points on the board before the half.
And they have 4 minutes. They have plenty of time to do like these little 5-yard passes. As long as you're moving the chains, it doesn't matter how you get there.
Swearingen now going to get a handoff to the right side, and nice first down carry for Swearingen as he's able to make something happen, keep the chains moving for this Predators offense.
I was looking much better so far. I mean, yeah, you're not getting 40-yard chunks, but you're getting 5 yards, 5 yards. You're getting, first downs. It's a positive here.
And you're keeping your quarterback's jersey clean, which is, Charleston's been struggling to do that. Trips out to the left side for Johnson. Swearingen, the lone back. 3-step drop, quickly out to Swearingen, moves upfield, and gets 4 yards. So finding something there in these running back swings and screens are the Predators, and still 3.5 minutes, still plenty of time to move down the field, Rochelle.
I'd like to see them keep doing this. It seems to be working for them.
Yes, looks much better, much more safe. Again, Johnson not really under any pressure, and the offense looks much more crisp right now. Twins to the right side. It's like 8-9 men in the box for Vancouver. Swearingen gets the carry, moves forward, gets the 4 yards. So a very, very third and manageable 3rd and 2 from the Charleston 39.
Yeah, we've been seeing like 3rd and 14, 3rd and 15. This is much more manageable.
Yeah, so even a running back swing, a slant, so many things you can do here. An out route, as they've got one receiver lined up to the top of the screen. I formation. Johnson, quick drop, out route it is, and it is caught up the left sideline, down at the Charleston 44-yard line. That's Davius Reed with an excellent route there on the left sideline.
And Reed came over from Los Angeles last season as a free agent to Charleston this season, so wish him luck.
Yeah, and doing well with the opportunity presented. Got an opportunity to come in and play here for Charleston as they had a couple of receivers move on, and now getting an opportunity here to work with Kentez Johnson. Johnson with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Hands off to Swearingen, who's going to get met in the backfield. It's going to lose one. Josh Farnsey, the linebacker, made the play in the back.
It wasn't a great play, but I'm glad they decided to keep going in methodically and not throw those long passes anymore.
They look much more comfortable, but we've reached the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Vancouver still with that 21-point lead. Charleston with the ball, trying to get into the end zone before the half. It's a 6-play drive going on play number 7 for the Predators. Charleston got the ball to start the game, so we'll be kicking off to start the second half. Johnson in the shotgun. Swearingen sidecar left. Out route left side is there. And the receiver able to catch that one for a 6-yard gain. Davius Reed with another out route.
I like this play by Charleston. They're not taking those horrible chances anymore. Not throwing dangerous passes.
Yeah, can maybe wrinkle in one of those aggressive plays mixed in with some of these more conservative ones, right? Wait and kind of pick your timing and not just go aggressive after aggressive play. Maybe seeing something aggressive here as Johnson's alone in the shotgun. 2 safety high for Vancouver. Throw goes over the middle. Pass is caught at the Vancouver 35. Charleston now, the first time in the ballgame in plus territory, as Saren Storm, the recipient of a nice throw over the middle.
Now, all slants play actually work for them there. Sometimes that's dangerous. Most times it's either a great play or it's an interception.
Split backfield for the Predators. Base 4-3 defense for the Legion. Press coverage, and Swearingen gets to carry up the middle, shifts around to the left side, able to get 1 yard out of that one.
Vancouver was ready for that run play. Their linebackers stayed on the line, didn't drop back in coverage. They were ready for it.
Yeah, Earl Fields filled that gap, kind of stepped up right where he needed to be, and a great open field tackle there. Johnson under center, Swearingen the lone back. Quick drop, finds Swearingen out of the backfield. Screenplay works, makes a move, drags his feet, and gets
Oh, that
just
was
short.
close.
Yeah, marked just short of the first down, 3rd and 1, but a hurry-up offense for the Predators is we're at 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Quick drop, thrown over the middle, pass is caught and dragged down at the 14-yard line. Timeouts being used by the Predators. Great play over the middle. Looks to be number 40, Dusty Rourke, her first catch of the ball game.
I like this drive by Charleston. They're doing a great job getting 5-6 yards at a time. But now they're actually in Vancouver's red zone for the first time tonight.
Yeah, best drive of the ball game for Charleston. Twins out to the left side. Base 4-3 defense for Vancouver. Johnson, quick drop, much more effective with that play. Up the sideline. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. Christopher Ochoa. So those out routes working very well for Charleston on this drive.
They sure are, Steven. Too bad he didn't stay in bounds there.
Yeah, had that burst of speed and everything. I mean, was open field if they could have just kept the toes in bounds. I formation. Davius Reed to the top of the screen. Unfortunate as the screenplay doesn't have time to develop, but the penalty flag going to help out the Predator.
Yeah, it's offsides on Vancouver for sure.
Yep. A little bit of a sloppy ball game this one. Rochelle had a couple of penalty flags in this one. Both teams trying to get that jump on the quarterback. Charleston will accept the penalty. Kyron Womack, the guilty party on this one.
Charleston a first down, doesn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's a repeat. First and goal. Oh, right, because yes. First and goal, we're at the Vancouver 3, and Charleston has 34 seconds to knock this one in. They're going to throw out of a power I formation. Swearingen there on the right side, and he's going to find his way in, and Charleston finds a way to score in the first half to close the gap now, 21-6, extra point pending.
Swearingen was just wide open. It was just a nice little pitch and catch there, walking to the end zone.
Yeah, good little bit of deception there. Kind of bunched everybody in the middle, made Vancouver commit to the middle of the field a little bit, and then sent Swearingen out there on a screen pass, and he's able to get into the end zone.
Charleston is falling on the board and in the second quarter.
Brad Brechet is kicker for the Predators. And his first appearance is going to be 4 points. He gets the extra point, up and good, 7-21 now for Charleston. 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. That was a 14-play drive, Rochelle. Very, very well calculated from Charleston.
Yeah, very methodical. Nothing fancy. A little pitch and catch here and there. Swearingen finally getting some positive yardage.
Brechet, hand in the air, kick is away. Vancouver going to field it from about their own 3-yard line. Justice Blackwell makes a move up the middle and brought down at the 26-yard line. Eats up 5 seconds off the clock, 25 seconds to go in the second quarter. 3 timeouts for Vancouver, 2 timeouts for Charleston, and a 14-point lead for the Legion.
Does Vancouver become aggressive here and try to get some points, or just kind of let the clock wind down and go to halftime?
I would think that they're just happy to let the clock wind down. You know, Redford's been effective on the ground. I don't, see any reason why not to go to him here. Yep, handoff right side, met at the backfield. Going to lose 2 yards, now 35 yards on 11 carries. And that's a familiar face for the Legion. Kevin Brackett makes a play in the back. The SFL produces over 400 live events each year, but don't miss community content creators and their creations. Catch SFL Nights with AJ Stryker, Say It With Your Chest, Netma, and more covering Season 19 and beyond. To check out archived versions of community shows, visit simulationfl.net and click the logo of your favorite form of SFL entertainment on our homepage. As the tight end James Walters looks to make a play to get the first down for the Legion, but the clock expires and we go into the tunnels with the Vancouver Legion leading 21-7 against the Charleston Predators. Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. And that was a great first half. Rochelle had plenty of action for the Legion, and Charleston really kind of found their way as that quarter waned on. Charleston's...
You're giving the ball right back to Vancouver there right now.
Yeah, the short field and then the short clock, but Vancouver gets the ball back with the chance to respond as Brechet kicks this one away. Blackwell from their own 3-yard line gets this one out to the Vancouver 24-yard line. That's where we're going to get this second half started. And today's home game for the Vancouver Legion is brought to you by Kings Coast Coffee, premium small batch roast to order coffee delivered right to your door. Delivering exceptional coffee to Legion fans in the US and Canada. Use code LEGION and get 10% off today at kingscoastcoffee.com. Brown under center, 3 wide receivers bunched to the left. Redford the lone back, 3-step drop. Brown with time to throw, looks left side, pass was tipped away, well covered by Charleston, as that out to Chris Curtis was well covered.
Great play by the defense. The defensive back was in the correct position, made the pass deflection.
And then a little hit at the end to make sure he didn't get the tipped up play. Nice play by Jacob Clear, great awareness, great aggressiveness. Brown just over 50% completion rating on the day. 130 yards passing, very effective, especially with that changeup of Robert Redford there with their offense. Brown going to look Redford's way as he explodes up the middle, makes a move out to the Vancouver 37-yard line. Good first down gain from this running back.
He is so explosive, Steven. I'm amazed by that. He just shoots off that line.
Yeah, and really just it's a great play. You know, again, Sawyer Stern turns back in, finds that linebacker. So really sealing that lane and giving Redford room to explode through. It's great. It's great offensive work. These two offensive linemen, Coverson and Percoco, have been together for a few seasons. So this offensive line is really well in sync, and they're just going to work here today. Brown fires out right side. Go ahead, Michelle.
Even with the changing quarterback from last season, they lost Tom Pepper. He retired. It's like they never stopped. Like he just stepped into Pepper's position, just took over, and like nothing's ever changed.
Yeah, and looks really comfortable in this offense. I mean, seems to be making, maybe not as many of those deep throws as Pepper makes, but looks to be very comfortable taking what's available to him. And there's plenty of weapons on this Legion offense.
Definitely.
Charleston bringing the pressure, and this one is complete left sideline. Brett Killian on that deep out route secures the ball on the sideline, moves the chains for the Legion down at the Charleston 49-yard line.
To me, Vancouver's just doing what Vancouver does. They're throwing the ball, they're running the ball, they're using all their weapons.
And they're not only doing that, they're doing it effectively. They find ways, they get 5+ yards every play they run. It's very frustrating as Brown looks underneath, gets another first down, moves the chains again, and this time Brett Killian moves across the middle to get the ball for the Legion.
You can't leave the middle of the field that open against Vancouver. They're going to ding and dong you to death.
Now they're going to move 3 wide receivers there to the left side of your screen, the top of the screen, and Redford's the lone back. Brown's going to be under center. It's a base 4-3 defense for the Predators. Watch the top of the screen. Brown throws, gets it over the top of the secondary. Killian explodes up the sideline down to the Charleston 13-yard line.
That's trusting your receiver. Did you see the blocking by the offensive line of Vancouver? That was amazing.
Yes, and just perfect recognition from Brown. I mean, really trusting his arm there as Jacob Clear, or the cornerback, was in coverage in a good spot, but Brown put it in the perfect spot, and his receiver makes a nice play, gets him down the sideline. Brown going to be under center, quick drop, fires out to the fullback, makes a move up the middle of the field after a 4-yard gain on the reception. A bunch of Charleston Predators in the area to make the tackle.
But like I said, kudos to the Vancouver offensive line. They're giving their quarterback all day to throw the ball.
Yeah, even with that short drop, Brown really didn't feel a whole lot of pressure on that throw. Brett Killian down at the bottom of the screen. Screen pass to Redford to the left side of the field, makes a spin move, cuts it upfield, and he's into the end zone. Great second effort from this running back as he makes a move as a receiver and gets into the end zone for the Legion, extending this lead.
I thought they had him in the backfield, and Robert Redford says, not today.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really after that spin move, too, the burst. There's this spin move. Now watch the burst as he, whoop, turns upfield, and then that speed just to get in there. I mean, he looked like he was dead to rights, and he just turned it on and got into the end zone.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, shaking my head. I hear you. That was just, that's one of those plays. It's like, why can't my team have that happen, right? That was just a work of art. Beautiful play from Robert Redford. Chance to win on to attempt the extra point. Will give the Legion a 21-point lead if it's successful. Up and good for the Legion. 7:49 remaining in the third quarter. Charleston hoping to capitalize, I think, on that last drive of the first half. Maybe try to look for them to go methodically down the field and not take so many deep shots, as that worked out very well for them.
I agree, Steven. They need to stick to the last drive kind of play. We've shown that the Vancouver secondary is not going to play around with the long passes. They're going to intercept them or knock them down.
Christian Brown, 3 passing touchdowns in this ball game, just under 200 passing yards. And
we have laundry.
Yeah, got some laundry on the return.
Clipping? Oh, face mask. Oh, holding.
So we're looking to move this one around a little bit. Gets an official ruling on ball placement. Quintez, 13 of 17, despite the 2 interceptions, does have a passing touchdown, 100 yards through the air. Has targeted all of his receivers. So really finding a rhythm as this game is worn on. They go with the split backfield. 3-step drop this time. Looking underneath, very comfortable for Quintez. Got the ball out of his hands quickly. That's Davius Reed with his 3rd reception of the ball game.
Positive is they did get positive yardage there, so.
Yeah, you don't have to get it all in one play. It's that's nice when you can, but it's not always about the one play. Sometimes you have to stack some plays together. This time the Predators move 3 receivers to the left side of the screen. Nobody up at the top. Swearingen, the lone running back. Some movement from the Legion secondary. Quickly gets the ball to Swearingen, explodes forward. Some of that explosiveness from Swearingen, as it is now a 3rd and 4 as Swearingen gets brought down at the 20-yard line. Major key there on the tackle.
It's 3rd and 4. It's 3rd manageable. They have a huge playbook they can pull from. See what happens here.
3 wide receivers, Ochoa, Storm, and Reed on the field right now for the Predators. They go with Swearingen up the middle, breaks the tackle, dives forward, but can't quite get there. Going to mark him 2 yards short. Josh Farnsey wrapped him up.
Great stop by Vancouver, giving Charleston another 3 and out here.
Farnsey now looking at 5 tackles in this ball game, as well as 1 tackle for loss. So doing some dirty work for the Legion, helping keep this offense honest. Charleston having to punt again. Their punter standing on his own 7-yard line. Had to punt deep in their own territory quite a few times in this ball game and really set up Vancouver with great starting field position quite a few times as Blackwell gets brought down immediately at the Vancouver 44, just 6 yards away from midfield. And that's been about the average for the Legion in this ball game.
Yeah, Vancouver's definitely won the field possession game in this game.
Vancouver going to bring out 1 wide receiver package. Brett Killian down at the bottom of the screen. Redford and Stern in the backfield. Redford gets the carry and sneakily gets 9 yards. I don't know how he did, but he did.
I give credit to the offensive line, Steven. They're making some great holes. They're keeping their quarterback safe.
Now with the 2nd one from the Charleston 47-yard line. Brown adjusting something. 9 men in the box. Pressure gets there.
Oh.
Brown goes down. And that's going to be the second sack of the day for the Predators. Robert Cherry gets his first sack of the ball game.
So what happened here? He just came in uncovered.
Yeah,
Right through his line.
Yeah, short drop and lack of containment from the one-on-one. And just was Robert Cherry able to capitalize on his matchup, got in and got the sack.
Guard got beat there for sure.
This time, handoff, Redford gets shut down. That same play earlier in the ball game went for about 8 or 9, and this time Charleston very ready. Mar Rivers there in the middle makes the play.
Nice play on defense. Hopefully, we got a 3 and out here. That's what they needed. Force Vancouver to punt.
Saren Storm with a couple of good returns in this game. The return man back to waiting for this punt to come in. And elects to take that one out right sideline. Gets about 3 on that return out to the Charleston 19. Good coverage from the Legion special teams unit.
Once again, Charleston starting back in their deep in their own territory. Unlike Vancouver gets the ball around the 40 every time they start a play. For a possession.
Going to be an I formation look from the Predators. Reed, the lone receiver on the field. Johnson quickly gets the ball out to Swearingen, met in the backfield, going to lose 2 yards as Vancouver was well prepared for that play, and Marquise Reed comes over to make the tackle in the backfield.
I think the Vancouver made some adjustments at halftime to cover that little swing route. They got it covered now. Charleston needs to look more in the middle of the field this time, I think.
Swearingen really bottled up in the running game, averaging 1 yard per carry. Still doing pretty well as a receiver, but as Rochelle just mentioned, Vancouver looks to be shutting that down. Maybe Charleston needs to start looking for those out routes again. As Johnson throws it out right sideline, Swearingen met at the line of scrimmage. This time it's Josh Farnsey making the tackle.
Yep, that little screen pass is not working right now.
Yeah, it's Charleston a little slow to change the pace here. We'll see if they're able to do it on a 3rd and 12. Very, very tough situation this close to your own end zone. 3 wide receivers to the left side for Johnson. Swearingen also sidecar left. Pressure coming outside from the Legion. Pass underneath is caught, but short of the first down marker. Saren Storm, the receiver on that one, couldn't get past the marker.
Let's see 3 and outs back to back. Let's see what Vancouver does here. They should have some great starting field position once again.
And Will Stern, the rookie, 2nd round pick, 47th overall out of San Jose, gets introduced into the ball game, making a play in this one. Another gracious punt from the Predators, going to give Vancouver really good field position, this time down at the Vancouver 42-yard line. And so really, Vancouver with no reason to take their foot off the gas here in this game, get another great opportunity with wonderful starting field position, Phil.
They're playing with half the field. Vancouver is from their offense.
Yeah, really risk adverse. Like even if you stall out on your drive, you're punting Charleston in a terrible field position. Like you really got Charleston on their heels right now. Brown back to throw, looks over the middle, pass is caught. Brett Killian on that crossing route gets the first down out to the Charleston 44-yard line.
And Vancouver is not letting up. They're going to keep driving down the field and keep scoring, I have a feeling.
It's another
Great
look
play.
there. Yeah, just the confusion of the crossing route from the receivers. And Brown with if the coverage goes here, I throw here. If it goes there, I throw there. So great recognition by Brown, and just keeps this offense moving down the field.
That's some great routes by his receiver also.
Brown hit as he throws. Fortunate to get that one away. Pressure was coming, and Charleston able to apply the pressure and slow down this Vancouver Legion offense.
Yep, he was lucky to get rid of that one there, Steven. That'd been a big sack for the Charleston Predators, if not.
Esports TV has partnered with SFL to bring sim football to millions of homes over the next 2 years. ESTV is the world's first 24/7 live, linear, and video-on-demand esports channel everywhere available through your smart TV, on your phone, through Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. Visit estv.co to learn more about its programming and to find all the ways you can catch the SFL action on the network.
Great play by the offensive line. Give the quarterback enough time to actually find an open receiver on the sideline. 3rd and 2 now. 3rd and very manageable.
Very manageable, but if Charleston can get a stop here, that would be huge for their team, for their defense. Base 4-3 look for the Predators. And Brown with a quick drop finds Redford out of the backfield. Charleston's there, but can he break the tackle and get there? No, they stop him short. Great job of swarming to the ball by the Predators. Slow down Vancouver and Robert Redford there.
I don't think they're in field goal range either here, Steven.
It would be a tough one. It would be a tough one for Chance to win. It would be about 52 yards, so that is very tough. They are going to bring out the special teams unit, and I guess it just depends on the win, on the field conditions at Kings Coast Coffee Stadium.
I saw a 54-yarder last week, so anything's possible.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is just
Wow.
enough, 51 yards. Vancouver going to extend the lead, 31-7.
I mean, it's a win for Charleston. They kept them out of the end zone, kept them down to 3 points. The time is ticking away. Charleston needs to get something on offense here.
Yeah, that was a big stop. I wonder if Charleston's able to replicate that. I wonder if To Win is able to make that same kick again. Got to give credit.
It's a long drive by Vancouver. A lot of time off the clock there.
Yeah. Elsewhere in SFL action, Charleston still holding on to that close lead, 21-19 against Portland. That game in the 4th quarter of action. Here we are 31-7. Vancouver with a comfortable lead. Just about a minute and a half remaining in this 3rd quarter. Saren Storm, the return man, out to the 22-yard line. Charleston's going to get started from there.
Yeah, Vancouver doing a great job on offense. I think Charleston scored like 52 points last week. Their defense is really stepping up today.
Yeah, Swearingen exploded last week. Had like 6 total touchdowns. I mean, just absolutely dominated the ball game.
We had 3 on the 3 rushing and 3 receiving touchdowns last week, I think.
Yep. Swearingen going to get the look here. Breaks it out left side. There's some explosiveness from his own 22. Going to take it past midfield, down to the 20, down to the 30. Brought down at the 16-yard line. Keith Swearingen with that explosive play. We've been waiting for it all game. Now averaging 6.7 yards per carry.
Key there with that touchdown saving tackle. Let's see what Swearingen does here. Great blocking by number 27.
Swearingen didn't have to do a whole lot except at the end when he had to start breaking the tackles. I mean, it was great blocking up front. He just used his vision and his speed to get out to the sideline. And once he was there, it was just kind of off to the races, but unfortunately brought down from behind. But Charleston, with a great run, now in great field position inside the SFL red zone with 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide receivers on the field for the Predators. Nickel defense from the Legion. 5-step drop from Quintez, looking to the back of the end zone. Pass was right into the hands of the defender, almost intercepted. And got to respect Quintez's arm there. He was trying to find his receiver in the back of the end zone, but the safety was well prepared, waiting for the pass.
Yeah, Mark Lopez was just waiting for that pass. Sitting right in front of the wide receiver. That was a dangerous, dangerous pass.
Yeah, Mark Lopez, one of the safeties that you probably don't want to take a shot on this defense. He will take it away from you.
Very lucky there.
From the 16-yard line, short drop and a kind of a fading out route. And that pass is completed for about 7 yards. Call it 3rd and 3.
See that, and see the dangerous passes to the end zone.
But this is a very, very nice 3rd down. You got a chance to get the first down, make it 1st and goal. You don't have to score on this play if you're Charleston. You just have to get this 1st down. Johnson going to go under center. They're looking left sideline for Swearingen. Makes a move and gets the 1st down. Dragged down at the 3-yard line. Exactly what Charleston needed.
Yep, now they got 4 tries to get into the end zone here from the 3-yard line.
Swearingen getting that total up to 80 yards on the ground. And, you know, most of that work is done in the second half as we've come to the close of the 3rd quarter. Vancouver with a big lead here at home, but Charleston with the ball in scoring territory. The Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Get your fours up in the chat as we're getting ready for this fourth quarter action. First and goal for the Predators. They come out in a power I formation from the 3-yard line. Johnson back to throw, looking for that swing pass. Defense was ready, but dropped it over the end of the over the defensive end, and Swearingen's in for his second receiving touchdown of the ball game.
I think Charleston's found the answer to their problems. They did a little pass to Swearingen right there. That play would work anywhere on the field.
Yeah, Papatone really had an opportunity. I think maybe didn't see the ball or just didn't have the jump to get a hand up in the air, but Papatone is in position to make a play on the ball if had the wherewithal to do so, but Kentez able to drop it in over his head and find Swearingen there in the right flat. And Charleston able to close the gap now a little bit more. Extra point pending, going to give him 14. Brechet, his second extra point attempt is up and good. So that's probably Charleston's best case scenario. Came out, scored on the first play of the fourth quarter, only took 4 seconds off the clock. They really need another defensive stand. They can't give up any points to Vancouver here.
That was a very quick drive for Charleston. Didn't use a lot of the clock, got 7 points.
Yeah, they took over with about a minute and a half remaining in the third, and yeah, got down and scored in minute 35. It's a very, very, very quick drive for Charleston. Justice Blackwell from the 1-yard line, going to bring this one out to the 27. We'll find the rhythm, Rochelle.
I know. They need to come out here now, make a big stand on defense, force the ball back to their offense, and they can score again.
Yeah, I really need to find a way to take the air out of Redford. Get Christian Brown into some throwing situations. I think that would probably be Charleston's best case scenario here. Vancouver looks to be committing to the run. Charleston looks committed to stopping it. 8-9 men in the box. Handoff's going to go to Redford, pulling guard, blown up in the backfield. Great play by the Predators.
What was that? Domingo?
That was Domingo.
Great job there by the defense. They need 2 more plays just like that.
6'1", 220-pound strong safety, 4 seasons in the SFL. One-time SFL All-Star season 18. Vancouver looking to abandon the run now on the 2nd and 13. Brown to throw, looks over the middle, wide open, as Charleston is nowhere to be found in coverage, and the Legion are easily able to pick up that first down.
Oh, definitely a breakdown in the defense somewhere. Not really sure what happened.
The bump, yeah, looked like the bump underneath. The line looked like a linebacker bumped the other receiver in running a route, and it allowed Hector Huxley to get his first reception of the ball game. Good for 16 yards.
Vancouver just has so many offensive weapons. You never know who to cover.
Yeah, Huxley's a 6'6", 240-pound receiver. First-round pick, 24th overall out of Lexington. Brown in the shotgun, looking again to throw the post route, and it is caught again down to the Charleston 39-yard line. That's Hector Huxley again catching fire.
You would think that Vancouver would come out here and, play the clock game. They're not. They're just going for it. They're slinging the ball now.
Yeah, just showing their offensive prowess, how well they can mix up their attack, and now here they are in a strong I formation. Going to hand off to Redford, going to take it right up the middle, drag down, carrying that defender for an extra 2 yards. Call it a gain of 3 as Jack Brown in on the tackle.
I just think I would use more Redford here and chance him throwing an interception somewhere.
Looks like the offensive coordinator is agreeing with you. Base 4-3 defense from Charleston. Strong power I. Going to be a swing pass out to Redford. Makes a move, breaks a tackle, and pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line, 3rd and 1.
That play should have gotten him maybe 1 or 2 yards. Somehow he makes it into a big gain. It amazes me.
Yeah, he's so slippery. I mean, it almost feels unfair because a lot of us like to run screens, and it just feels like Robert Redford does something different when he's out there.
Yeah, most teams get 2 or 3 yards. Redford just manages to get most of it.
Yeah, 9 in
a
stretch play right side. Redford has daylight down to the 12-yard line, and that's where the Legion will get their next first down.
Okay. Maybe Charleston should hope for a pass at this point.
Yeah, really, they're just
Great
controlling the
block. Great
trenches.
blocking
Yeah.
there, though, for him. I couldn't get the number.
And that's really what Vancouver does. As the game wears on, they just look more and more comfortable. Their offensive linemen able to control the trenches and just really sets up Redford for these runs like that. Brown now going to be in the split shotgun pro. Charleston brings the pressure, able to get the pass over the defender. Great throw to Brett Killian on the sideline. Brett now with over 100 receiving yards on the game, but a absolute beautiful throw from Christian Brown there.
Yeah, that was kind of, I saw the defender, I saw his hand go up, and said, this to me deflected. I'm like, oh, he actually caught it. Great play by the receiver there.
And Jack Brown usually really good in coverage as a linebacker, and just a great throw down there on the left sideline.
Just over his head.
Brown now time to throw, looks underneath, pass is caught, dragged down after a short gain, going to be marked at the Charleston 3-yard line.
He just, amazed at Brown's confidence in this game, trusting his receivers, throwing the ball in coverage. His receivers to catch the ball. It's amazing.
About a 3-minute drive on our 9th play. 70 yards. And Brown's going to look for Redford to finish this one off. Redford can't get there. Stopped short. Maybe a gain of 1. As Charleston makes a play. Thomas Matthews, the defensive end, the first one to get there. Second season for Thomas Matthews. First season here with Charleston. 6'3", 280-pound defensive end.
Great job of the defense keeping him out of the end zone here and forcing a field goal.
Yeah, Charleston really has done well the last couple defensive drives where they were able to stop Vancouver, and it's just unfortunate that they can't seem to get the turnover to flip the field and give their offense a chance to get going down the field. This field goal attempt from chance to win is up and good. Short one, basically a chip shot for the Legion. They extend their lead, now lead this one by 20 points. 6.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Charleston really going to have to put their foot on the gas if they want to get back into this one.
Yeah, they're running. The clock is not their friend at this point.
I think Kentez Johnson's arm is definitely going to have to be warmed up. He's going to have to be ready to go coming out on this drive. Saren Storm cuts it out to the left side, brought down at the Charleston 25-yard line.
And once again, they're starting deep in their own territory.
Rushing splits first half, second half. Charleston had 18 rushing yards in the first half, 70 in the second half. 100 passing yards in the first half, 22 here in the second half. So maybe they're looking for Swearingen to get him a big play, and looks to be what they're doing as Swearingen gets the tote left side, spins back up towards the middle, and call it a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, but I don't think you have time to keep doing this, Steven. You only have 6 minutes left.
Yeah,
you need to air it out.
I don't think so either. I mean, Charleston really controlled the time of possession in the first half, 12 minutes, 48 seconds compared to 9 minutes, 12 seconds. But Vancouver now in the second half, 10 minutes, 39 seconds compared to 4 minutes, 51 seconds for Charleston. So Charleston really needs to step up the pace here and get down the field in a hurry, as Swearingen this time left side, call it a gain of 1 or 2 more.
You're running the ball up the middle. You're not stopping the clock. The time's just ticking away. Pick it up 3 yards at a time. You got a long field.
Yeah, maybe just trying to lull Vancouver to sleep a little bit here and get them in a more favorable position. 3rd and 3 from the Charleston 31. Quick drop from Johnson, moves up in the pocket, throws over the middle, passes tipped again, intercepted. Major Key's going to take this one away. Return down the right sideline out to the Charleston 41-yard line.
That's the last thing you want if you were Charleston. But the Vancouver defensive backs are like really, really good. And
they're good at capitalizing on those the tipped ball, right? If they get a hand on it, tip it up. They have some playmakers that can come over and take it away, and that's what they're doing here. They're keying off on some of these passes from Kentez Johnson, and their defense is really capitalizing here, giving their offense great starting field position.
I mean, look at this. Look at the play. Somehow they managed to keep 2 or 3 backs near every receiver. I don't know how they do it. There's only so many on the field.
Great game planning is what that is. Christian Brown throws this one left side. Brett Killian.
Oh,
Oh my goodness! Insult to injury from the Legion, and just exploding offensively in this ball game. What a play!
that was a 50-50 ball, and Brett Killian just took it away from the defensive back there.
That was disrespectful. That was mean. What a play, Brett Killian. That was top 10 of the season, maybe the top play of the season. That was fantastic.
And you could have played better coverage on him. The defensive back was there in front
did
of him.
nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing at all. Just that's Brett Killian being Brett Killian.
He took the ball out of his hands, basically.
To win on for the extra point, up and good now, 41-14. Vancouver at home, completely in control of this ball game. Christian Brown now 309 yards passing on 22 of 29. 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, good for a 134.9 QBR. Fantastic day for Christian Brown, as Robert Redford really was kind of the change of pace, that change-up piece in this offense. As Christian Brown really took control of this game and put it away for the Legion. Theron Storm having something to say about that. This game isn't over yet. Going to take it down the right sideline and brought down at the Vancouver 34. Explosive play down the sideline. Mark Lopez able to make a touchdown-saving tackle.
All right, there. I had a technical difficulty there for a second, Steven.
No worries. I'll just talk to myself.
Okay.
Elsewhere, it's still a tight game there between the Carolina Skyhawks and the Portland Fleet, 28-26.
But it's a good game over there.
Charleston,
2-point game for a while.
yeah, very close, back and forth all game long. Here we've got Charleston's best starting field position of the game, and it's going to start with a handoff to Swearingen, right side, going to get met in the backfield. That was Earl Fields IV with the tackle for loss. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Marquise Reed with the tackle for loss.
We'll see the backups from Vancouver come in soon, if they're not already in.
Going to get 3 wide receiver look for the Predators. Vancouver applying pressure on the left sideline. And Johnson fires out left sideline. Pass is going to be caught to Davius Reed. Pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Stops the clock at 4:33. Targeting Dean Maddox after Major Key has been having a pretty successful day on the right sideline. They look to the left on this one, Rochelle.
Yeah, great play. Great throw, great catch, and got out of bounds. This is what they need to do, score in a hurry.
Bump coverage from the Legion. They've got Charleston's got 3 wide receivers to the right side. Quickly, the pressure gets there. Johnson responds well to it, and Swearingen on the left side gets 7 yards. Hurry up offense coming for the Predators.
I got out of bounds there. Maybe not.
Did not get out of bounds. Press coverage still for the Legion. More time to throw for Johnson. Still quickly gets it over to Swearingen. He's going to be into the end zone.
The bump coverage hurt Vancouver there. Left Swearingen wide open on the sidelines by himself.
Yeah, and it didn't work quite the first time or the second time, but once they kind of got the look that they needed, got the spacing that they needed, Swearingen able to capitalize on all that green field, all that open grass to run on. And Swearingen with another 3 touchdown receiving performance, back-to-back weeks with 3 receiving touchdowns. That's pretty good pace that he I don't know if he can maintain that the rest of the season, Rochelle, but that's pretty impressive.
May have more touchdowns than some receivers out there today.
Low snap, corralled. Ooh, pressure almost got there. Brechet, perfect 3 for 3 on extra points here in this ball game. 21-41, 20-point lead for the Legion. 4:13 remaining in this ball game. And Rochelle, Vancouver came out last drive and really took a shot. Now Charleston looking to try an onside kick here. Do you think Vancouver will keep the pressure on or look to get Robert Redford the ball on the ground a little bit more?
Vancouver, you never really know. I would think they would just keep the pressure, just run the ball, run the clock out, but Andy does some strange things sometimes.
Yeah, you never know. And the onside attempt, Vancouver was able to recover. They'll get the ball at the Charleston 39-yard line. Charleston with 3 timeouts, 4:13 remaining in the ball game. Vancouver also with all 3 of their timeouts. Both of these teams 1-1. Somebody going to get their first loss of the season here. Somebody going to remain perfect. Redford going to get the tote on first down and
Ooh, he
only
was
2
hit.
yards. Yeah, nice defensive play made up the middle by Jack Brown.
Jack Brown has a strange-looking face mask for a linebacker.
Yeah, channeling his inner water boy, and definitely a very unique look for this linebacker. Definitely have to reset his nose after every play. That's a tough dude. Power I formation, clock still running just about 3.5 minutes. Redford going to go up the middle, makes a move, hit from behind, falls forward to the Charleston 34-yard line.
I'm expecting to see a lot of Robert Redford here, just those little, but he's picking up 6 yards like carry, so that's not really going to help.
That was Redford's 20th rushing attempt in the ball game as well. So a healthy volume, a healthy workload for the running back. Both of these running backs really playing very well in this ball game. But the key difference there you saw in Brett Killian just exploding with those 2 touchdowns.
Last week, I think their offensive ratios were pretty even, like half passing and half rushing for both teams. So Vancouver stuck to that this game also.
Yeah, Brown only with 29 passing attempts, so that's a pretty even split. Quintez looking over at his stats, 29 passing attempts. So, I mean, both of the teams really trying to keep that nice 50-50 balance. They have weapons on the ground and in the air.
Difference has been Redford today. He's just having a better day.
Yep. A third down play for the Legion went nowhere, so that's going to set up a chance to win field goal attempt. Yeah, about a 50-yarder here. Just enough leg again. 50 yards is good to win. Now 44-21. Vancouver scoring in bunches here at home.
The Wayne came in as a punter in the league and switched over to kicker after his first season, so.
The SFL has partnered with Laser to deliver SFL player trading cards to its players and viewers during live events on SFL Twitch. Viewers every 30 minutes will be issued cards, or you can buy SFL card packs through Laser's store. The new Season 19 pack will be available soon. Visit laser.gg and click the Join Alpha button to connect your Twitch account and begin collecting. Saren Storm down the right sideline again, out to the Charleston 26-yard line. Just about 2 minutes to go in this one. And make sure you visit the SFL's website at simulationfl.net for links to apparel from Sector 6 and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotions, plus features from our content team, including Swamp Talk, Power Rankings, and many more feature series. See all the league records, team stats, player leaderboards, the rankings of the next class of SFL talent, and so much more. SimulationFL.net, your home for everything SFL. That's a huge play for the Predators down the left sideline, 70-plus yards to the house. Just what Charleston needed as Vancouver looks to have some of their backups in, and Davius Reed capitalizes on the mismatch.
I've seen Davius Reed do that a number of times. He was on my team last season. He's a great wide receiver and just got really the defensive just broke down there. Got behind the defensive backs and just took it to the house.
Yeah, that's a monster play to be able to break that tackle and take it all the way to the end zone for your team. That's huge as that we get to the 2-minute warning, Rochelle. All Charleston needed was the one play and about 5 seconds to tick off the clock, and they were able to get that touchdown.
The second time they've scored quickly in this fourth quarter. The last drive was the same kind of thing.
Fourth extra point attempt of the day pending here for Brad Bretchett. Carolina with the scoring update, 31-26. They extend the lead there in that game. Here, Charleston is going to close the gap a little bit, 28 to 44. 159 remaining in this game. Expect another onside attempt incoming here. Rochelle, want to get
Yes,
another
definitely.
read in. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Onside attempt goes the way of the Legion. They will take over at the Charleston 40-yard line, minute 57. Charleston still with all 3 of their timeouts, so Vancouver will at least have to get 1 first down before they can run the clock out.
Mark Lopez just pointed out that Charleston has scored 3 touchdowns in their last 9 plays.
Handoff left sideline goes to the backup running back for Vancouver. And we'll get you that name is Myron Jackson Jr. And his first carry of the ball game goes for a loss of 2.
The Redbirds finished for the day with a great day at that.
Yeah, just under 100 yards, 85 yards on 20 carries for Redford, 5 receptions, 47 yards. What a day for the stud running back. Jackson Jr. gets a nice carry up the middle, and we'll set up a 3rd and 6. Charleston using their 2nd timeout of the ball game.
One name I've been seen by Vancouver so far, except for today, Jackson Jr. Robert Redford's on the sideline giving him some direction, I guess.
Maybe drinking some Gatorade or some of that new coffee. As Jackson Jr. 3rd straight carry, not going to go anywhere, and Charleston going to use that final timeout. To win has shown that he can hit from about this distance. Rochelle, be interesting if Vancouver tries to go for another field goal attempt here. It looks like they are. So 3 field goal attempts right at about 50 yards for to win here in this ball game. We'll see how this one works out as the Carolina-Portland game has gone final. Carolina gets the win there, 31-26. That game was on the Simulation Football League YouTube page. Good snap, good hold for to win. No pressure coming and plenty of leg at 51 yards. So to win, really earning those 3 points. All of his field goal attempts right at 50 yards, but money from that distance.
All right, great job by the punter today. I think what do you say, 3 for 3?
Yeah. Plus all the extra points as well.
Let's see what Charleston does now.
Yeah, Charleston going with the onside kick attempts. Well, Vancouver looking to play the clock here, going to do a traditional kick to win. Boots this one away, good distance. Saren Storm in their own end zone, right up the middle of the field. Brought down at the Charleston 22. Tough situation now. Charleston, no timeouts. Minute 38 on the clock.
Like I said, they scored 3 touchdowns in 9 plays, so never know.
Yeah, Kentez Johnson, despite the rough-looking day, I mean, he's only had 6 incompletions, 80% completion passing completion rate, 4 touchdowns. So, I mean, has really done well with this game. I mean, all the sacks, he's really turned it around, 232 passing yards. Let's see if he can put something together in the last minute. As looks Davius Reed's way, left side, the post is there, and the first down out to the Charleston 37-yard line. Hurry up offense. Same look for the Predators. 3-step drop, finds Swearingen out of the backfield, and Swearingen spins forward for 2 yards. Going to stay in the hurry-up look.
He needed to get out of bounds of that play. He was on the sideline.
Yeah, tried to spin upfield and instead of going out of bounds, kept the clock running. Again, finds the running back out of the backfield, and again gets stopped inbounds. So 3 really quick plays here. And Charleston going to stay in the same look. 3 wide receivers split back. Over the middle, pass is going to be caught. Davius Reed, what a nice route. But again, Charleston fighting that clock. Now with 45 seconds. Yeah. Be really smart to spike it with that first down, and they do. Stops it with 41 seconds. Will give Charleston a chance to huddle back up.
Was wanting to go to the third swing route for the third time there. I was getting kind of concerned.
Yeah, a little too short, not aggressive enough, and then on top of that, it wasn't getting out of bounds. It wasn't helping your offense out. So, great opportunity here for Charleston to get a different look in. Vancouver adjusts and brings out a dime 3-2-6 look. Charleston going to be in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Time to throw for Quintez. Nice throw, right sideline. Pass is caught, goes out of bounds. Christopher Ochoa, his 3rd reception of the ball game.
Nice play, nice, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Johnson really got comfortable, as I alluded to a little bit earlier. He's really kind of gotten comfortable in this game. The offensive line kind of slowed down defensive line pressure, and that really allowed Johnson to kind of shine. He's got a great arm. He's been around in the league, so he knows what to do whenever he's got time to throw. And once the offensive line got that figured out, he's looked much better.
Nice route there by Ochoa too to get open.
Empty shotgun look. Johnson throws right side. Oh, well covered as the Vancouver defense was in position. Michael Lister, the cornerback, able to get in front of that one, tipped it away.
Vancouver's defensive backs seem to be in the correct position at all times on the field. I'm like, how do they do that?
Good game planning, I guess. Talk to their coaching staff. They might give you might give you some pointers, I guess. But yeah, they look well organized in a lot of games. I mean, everybody knows Vancouver for their offense, but I've always liked what they do defensively as well. Johnson with the deep drop pressure coming. There's the pressure that's been missing. And Gerald Judasesi applies the pressure, and Quintez Johnson fortunate to just get that one away.
He's been a big thorn in Johnson's side all day.
Now, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Judasesi really making a name for himself behind the line of scrimmage. Allegiant home crowd behind their defense here. 3rd and 10 for the Predators. Johnson looking to throw right side. Passes caught short of the sticks. Going to be a 4th and 3. Saren Storm, the receiver on that one. They're back in the same look. 19 seconds to go in this ball game.
Let's get the playoff. 13 seconds.
Quintez, I think, is looking to go to the end zone here. They got somebody to jump off sides. It's a free play. And throws over the middle. Pass is going to be tipped away and incomplete. Charleston going to accept that neutral zone infraction, that's for sure.
I think we're going to see 2 shots at the end zone here with 7 seconds left. I would hope to see 2 shots at the end zone here.
You're in decent enough field position from your own from Vancouver's 23. I mean, you can definitely take some shots. You've shown that your offense has that in their playbook, so definitely an opportunity here for Charleston to take a shot at the back of the end zone.
You can't see you can't have a play going in the middle of the field for a stop because that would just burn the clock completely.
Yeah, corner route would be awesome here. Post is thrown and tipped away. Linebacker was able to get over in front of the ball and make a deflection. Malik Wilson back in coverage.
Yes, look at all the defenders in the area, Steven. There's like 5 of them.
Yeah, that's called scouting and preparation. I think that's if Charleston showed a tendency to like to run some of these plays and they didn't adjust a whole lot, then I think Vancouver's probably prepared, and you see players get in position like in this ball game. Swearingen sidecar left, Johnson in the shotgun. Pump fakes, throws down the middle. Pass is going to be caught. Davius Reed falls into the end zone. He gets a touchdown as the clock expires.
That's what the doctor ordered there.
Yeah, huge second effort. Davius Reed on his previous touchdown broke a tackle, and on this one, Vancouver doing everything they can to keep him out of the end zone, but just dragging that defender, and he would not be denied.
And that ball, I think an inch of it crossed the plane. Good job there by Davius Reed.
Love those second effort plays. Brad Bretchick going to be on to attempt another extra point, his 5th of the day. Low snap, corralled, kick is up and good. So much more manageable 35-47. Charleston still gonna walk away here with the loss, but great game planning there towards the end of the game. Kentez Johnson got really comfortable, closed the margin on Vancouver, but Vancouver was just too much here at home. Rochelle, why don't you wrap up some of the key points from this game that you saw?
Oh, I mean, the beginning of the game was kind of, all defense, low scoring. Scoring picked up towards the end, and we got like a really high scoring game at the end. I think the difference was Robert Redford.
As a weapon, as a receiving weapon, he definitely played very well. But, to counter that, Keith Swearingen had the 3 receiving touchdowns, 13 receptions for 52 yards. Redford with the 5 receptions, 47 yards. Just more effective, I would say, was Robert Redford on the day, making plays at the right moments. The offensive line for Vancouver was really on point all game long, where Charleston really kind of had to get some things figured out. I think those delays in Charleston's offense allowed Vancouver to pull ahead. Charleston showed they had it in them to put up the points. They had some early mistakes that allowed Vancouver to get ahead early, and with a 21-0 lead, it's hard to come back from that. And Charleston fought back valiantly, closed the gap, make it a 35-47 game. That's fantastic work from the offense. It shows you how explosive they can be when all things are working right.
Kentez had a rough start with his 2 interceptions that didn't really help matters any either.
For sure. And again, took those 2 interceptions to start the game and took that into a 31 completion, 41 attempt game. So only 10 incompletions on the game and 105 QBR. I mean, Johnson played very well. I mean, Christian Brown had an even better game, 22 of 29. Brett Killian made 2 explosive plays for touchdowns, finishes the day with 130 receiving yards on 7 receptions, 9 targets. And just absolutely a monster out there. And Vancouver's tough to beat. And when you make a bunch of minimal mistakes, that makes that uphill battle that much tougher.
Well, I agree. They both played very well today. Just one team just had more breaks than the other. And besides, Fort Charleston had terrible field position all night long.
Yeah, for sure. And some of those, the interceptions didn't help Charleston, and then they just kept getting into those field position battles, right? Where if Vancouver punted, they were punting Charleston into their own, near their own end zone, and it was just this ugly cycle in the first half for Charleston that really didn't get worked out until that final drive of the first half, where Charleston was able to go down and get that touchdown and go into the half with a more manageable a game in front of them.
Player of the game?
Oh man, I'm gonna go Christian Brown. I really thought that Redford played well. I thought that Redford really did all the right stuff, but I think that Christian Brown took him over the top, really iced the game in the second half, and kind of put the game on his shoulders to maintain and not make any mistakes. And he did just that. He played a perfect second half, did exactly what Vancouver needed him to do for them to ride out that win.
I still think it'll be Robert Redford, but
Well, that's fine. That's fine, Rochelle. Let's see who's right. Who's it gonna be? Let's go.
You're right.
Nah, you did great, Rochelle. I couldn't agree with you more. Robert Redford had a fantastic day, but Christian Brown's going to get the nod for that 23 of 31 performance, 4 touchdowns, 321 passing yards, 133.2 QBR. For Commissioner Cameron Irvine, I am Stephen Hacker, along with Rochelle Colston, Andy Hamilton, and Ramos Lynn have been in the stats truck. Thank you for watching Week 2 Simulation Football League action. We will see you for next week's game.
good night, everybody.